Outline: the Buga Sphere and the Lazar Connection. 1. Prologue: the night the sky broke open. The crash in Buga, Colombia, and the first eyewitness accounts. Local authorities quarantine the area. Global attention grows. 2. Initial investigation. An ordinary sphere? Physical description of the sphere. Early scientific studies. Weight, density, and apparent ordinariness. 3. The impossibility revealed. D. The sphere's changing mass and gravity-defying behavior. The mysterious circle of destruction. Nothing grows. 4. Bob Lazar, the man who knew too much. Lazar's 1989 claims about S4, gravity propulsion, and element 115, skepticism and ridicule in the decades since 5. The connection emerges. Scientists note uncanny parallels between the Buga Sphere and Lazar's descriptions. Skepticism gives way to cautious intrigue. 6. Anatomy of an anomaly. Inside the sphere. Advanced fiber networks, beyond current human technology, isotopic signatures, elements and ratios not found on Earth. The hidden message discovery of encoded information in the atomic structure, the decryption process, and global scientific collaboration. 8. The message decoded, a shattering revelation. The contents of the message, a warning, invitation, or something else. Philosophical and existential implications. 9. Humanity's place reconsidered. Historical context, moments when science changed everything, how the sphere redefines our cosmic self-image. 10. Epilogue: what comes next? International response, secrecy, openness, and the future of contact. Personal reflections from scientists, officials, and citizens. Excerpt: the impossibility revealed. The Buga Sphere, a new chapter in the unknown. On a humid evening in March 2025, the quiet Colombian city of Buga was shaken by a thunderous roar that split the night sky. Locals at first feared a meteorite, but what they found was stranger still. A basketball-sized metallic sphere, cool to the touch and unmarred by its violent arrival. Within hours, the site was cordoned off by authorities, and the world's media descended on the town. At first glance, the object seemed almost disappointingly mundane. A perfectly smooth, silvery orb, featureless, save for a faint seam running along its equator. It was heavy but not impossibly so, and initial scans revealed nothing more than an anomaly in its internal density. Scientists expected the excitement to fade, as so many crash retrievals had in the past. But everything changed when the research team attempted to move the sphere. Its weight shifted inexplicably from one moment to the next, sometimes feather-light, sometimes immovable. Gravity, it seemed, was a suggestion, not a law for this object. Even more disturbing, the patch of ground where the sphere had landed was now a perfect circle, some 12 meters across, where all life had withered. Attempts to plant seeds failed. Even bacteria seemed absent. The press called it the circle of nothing. Scientists called it impossible. Enter Bob Lazar, prophecy fulfilled. As news of the Buga Sphere spread, so did comparisons to the wild claims of Bob Lazar, a man who in 1989 had told the world of his work on recovered alien technology at a secret facility near Area 51. Lazar described a propulsion system based on gravity manipulation, powered by a stable isotope of element 115. He spoke of strange materials and devices capable of bending the laws of physics. For decades, Lazar was dismissed as a fantasist. His lack of hard evidence, the erasure of his academic and employment records, and the far-fetched nature of his stories made him a favorite target for skeptics. But now, the Buga Sphere's impossible properties, the shifting weight, the anti-gravity effects, the lifeless circle, matched Lazar's descriptions with chilling precision. Inside the sphere, proof of the impossible. When a multinational team finally breached the sphere's shell using precision lasers and subatomic resonance, they found a network of fibers and filaments more intricate than any known technology. These fibers were neither metallic nor organic, but something entirely new. Under electron microscopy, they exhibited patterns suggestive of data storage at the quantum level, information encoded not just in the arrangement of atoms, but in their very isotopic signatures. Even more staggering was the discovery that these isotopes did not occur naturally on Earth. Their ratios were non-terrestrial by every standard of geology and nuclear physics. The hidden message. After months of study and international collaboration, the true secret of the sphere emerged. A message encoded in the atomic structure of the fibers themselves. Decoding it required not only advanced quantum computing, but also a multidisciplinary effort spanning linguistics, mathematics, and information theory. The message, when finally revealed, was as unsettling as the object itself. It was not a greeting nor a threat, but a statement of observation, a record of humanity's progress, history, and failings, inscribed by a mind or intelligence unimaginably advanced. It ended with a simple phrase, translated as, "You have reached the threshold. We are watching. Are you ready to meet yourselves?" The world responds. The implications were immediate and profound. Was the sphere a test, a warning, or an invitation? Governments debated secrecy versus disclosure. Religions and philosophies struggled to interpret the message. Scientists, once certain in the boundaries of natural law, found themselves facing a universe suddenly larger and stranger than they'd ever imagined.